Hey, you guys, what's up? Hey, happy hump day. Happy hump day, my people. What's up? What's up? Devious, don't let them work you too hard. Don't let them work you too hard. What's up, my friends? Long time no see. I've had a crazy week. A crazy week. Oh, let me check my text real quick before we start. How's everyone doing? All right. What's up, guys? Hey, Dorothy. Hi, Samantha. Devious. Don't work too hard. Granny E, Plant Lady, Chicky Chick, Caper Chick. What's up? What's everyone doing? How about that win, Chicky Chick? Look, the first half, I was like, put me in, coach. I got this. Put me in. I can do it. Hey, Sicilian. Hi, D. So yeah, I was we went to halftime. We were like, I don't know, 10 points behind or something. And I was like, they're always choking in the playoffs. But they came back in the end. I think we won by like 30 points. I was screaming. I was screaming and I couldn't hear myself because everyone was screaming so loud. I mean, the noise in there had to be hitting some like decibels in sound. Hi, Gabby. Yeah, they definitely go crazy here when we hit the playoffs. It hasn't happened in 9-10 years. You're good, Dorothy. Be careful driving. Be careful. Devious, I seen your backpack and stuff that you got for your animals. I've seen those before. They're actually cute. I watched this channel where this lady and her daughter, they both wear one. And I think they have chickens in there. So the mom has like a rooster and the daughter has a little chicken. And they're like clear see-through backpacks. Think we're going to play the Knicks or Indiana? I'd rather play the Knicks. I don't want to play Indiana. That's my preference. But we've been playing really good this year, so whoever we play, I hope we beat them. Finally. Have some champions up in here. I know, right, Chicky? Exactly. Do it. Y'all, I woke up today, go in my kitchen. There is a dog at my back door. Hitting the door. Like, not my dog. And not only is he in my backyard, he's like trying to come in my house. I'm like, why am I running into all these animals? What's going to come next? Like Dr. Doolittle. Hey there, guy. What's up? It has been a minute. I've been busy with the duck and doing duck things because I got an unexpected one. So, we had to build her an outside place, put water out there that she can get in, feed spot, shade spot, toys, put another one into the gym, in case she wanted to be indoors or it was raining or something, even though she's a duck. I know, build the ark. I'm like, what's going to show up next? A giraffe? Like, why are all these animals? Why am I running into all these animals? But I think I know whose dog it is. And I text them. So I think, I don't know for sure, but they have a dog that looks like that. I've been dodging the Diddler meltdown. You know me. I'll be all that high guy. I would attend the white parties. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, because if it's not their dog, then I'm just going to take it to animal control because, if you lose your dog, you're going to check the pound, right? which they're already aware. The pound is already aware that I called them in case they called in or anything. And I hung signs out in the front of my neighborhood because we live in a subdivision. It's got to be from this neighborhood. So hopefully I found out. But hold on, I'm gonna turn this camera off for a minute. Yeah, Diddy's Diddy's court has been really crazy. I mean, just really crazy. Like, I mean, there's been like rumors about it, but she just thought like people were just, making some of that stuff up. But it doesn't, apparently, it seems that it's true. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen the evidence pictures that the feds brought in? So after they raided both of his mansions, after they raided both of them, and they made him move to New York until they figured out, until their investigation was done. They made him move to New York. That's why he was staying up there. So when they arrested him, I guess the night before he was supposed to turn himself in, and they arrested him, they went up in his hotel room. You guys, he had everything up in there that he was in trouble for. Just bags of baby oil. I mean, his hotel room alone had at least 8 to 10 bottles of baby oil in it. It had mood lighting in it, like the big mood lights, like the blue light special, okay? And we're not talking Kmart. I just hope the prosecution makes waivers, making him embarrassed. Yeah, I know. I didn't get to watch Monday or Today, Girl on Duty. Oh, yeah, no, not in front of the 6-year-old, okay? No. But some of the stuff that they've been saying, like, hey, Lisa, they had one of the male, escorts or whatever they were, they had one of him on the stand. And he said that he would show up, and I guess she had told him that her husband was like an importer exporter type person, and so I'm telling you, Caper, it is crazy beyond belief. Hey, Devious, I know, right? Did he do it? Look, in all these years, they've thought that it was him that blew up Kid Cudi's car, or people always suspected it was him. And now he's coming in to testify. So, I mean, did he really have something to do with blowing that man's car up? Like, he blew it up, bombed it, like, blew it up. Like, yeah, type stuff. What? I'm telling you, Chickie. But look, even after they raided both of his houses, his hotel room was crazy. He had prescriptions in an alias name. First of all, how do you get narcotics in an alias name? And also, how do you pick said prescription up from the pharmacy under an alias name? Don't you have to have an ID to pick up narcotics? He is rich. Well, I know, but still, one of them had a Walgreens tag on it. So you're telling me the local Walgreens, he has someone on the inside in the local Walgreens just filling his prescriptions? What? Now, if you bring a few friends named Benjamin, man, yeah, but look at the risk you're taking. Now, what if they go? I mean, he had the prescription bottles, the doctor's names on them, the pharmacy they got them from. And they could all be in trouble for this. And it's not like local trouble. That's like DEA trouble, okay? The DEA would be involved in prescriptions. I mean, oh, and the bags, he had just bags of that Tucci. I've never heard of Tucci, you guys. It's like Pepto-Bismol pink. And it's in these bags. I guess it's made of MDMA and ketamine and some other stuff. And then he had like 4 or 5 different pills, like bottles of lube. This is just in his hotel room after he got busted and he's in trouble for all this stuff. He's at his hotel doing the same thing. Still having freak offs in the hotel. He has a whole social security number under Frank Black. Really devious? As they say, money buys you anything. Right. Yep, exactly, caper shit. Hi, Mama Goose. They got those cosmetic level drugs. Right. Chicky had like full bottles in there. But anyway, what I was saying about the escort that testified. So he was, I guess Cassie told him that her husband was an importer exporter of, think like a rich importer exporter, and they just wanted to try this thing. So, and he just wanted to watch. And he testified that he came out of the bathroom butt naked in a hijab. A hijabi. You know what I'm talking about? That where it just shows your eyes. Butt naked, y'all. Have you seen him in some skinny pants? Dude said he wasn't able to perform. I wonder why. You got naked weird dude over in the corner, allegedly, in a hijab and nothing else, and just standing over there with the lube. Okay? No, nobody. Andy's gonna stand over there and tell you what to do. So I guess they had a few meetings where this guy just thought this was her husband, some rich importer outporter. He said, like, as soon as he walked in, they gave him $700 for being there, right? And then, broke it like, hey, me and my husband want to try something, and he just wants to watch, or he probably expected him to come out in some kind of clothes or something, So he didn't have nothing covered by his head. That's like DeVito. For real, that high guy? He's not tall? Oh, now I got to look it up. Tell me he's not like super tiny. GTS. Okay? Google that. Yeah, GTS. I got to see this. Is he little? Let me see. Oh, he's 5'10". I'm taller than him, but I mean, he's not too little. But he is like really skinny. I just picture like baby bird type body. You know what I'm saying? Like no hair growing on the chest. I know, Sicilian. Didn't somebody say something about like somebody said something about a Tootsie Roll or something? Not the Tootsie Roll, man. You just ruined the Tootsie Roll for me, whoever said that. I don't appreciate that. I think it was someone that was on the it was someone that was on the stand, I believe. Cassie said it exactly. I knew someone said it. Not a Tootsie Roll. I like those, okay? Would those be the midget Tootsie Rolls? No, I'm just kidding. My husband and I decided was what we saw as a place no one would show up. They did. Only had time to cover my head. Oops. Talk like Kevin Hart. Oh my goodness. Whoops, hold on. Okay. I gave you a visual. Robe and sweat with sneakers, like work ready. Robe and sweat with sneakers. Okay. To me, he always looked tiny. I don't know. Maybe he'd be hanging out with a lot. Right. Maybe they're just really extra tall. Extra tall. And the man said that he was having him call Cassie his mama's name. His mama's name, y'all. All right. All of America we did not want to know that. We didn't. I didn't. That's just like, what? What did you say? What? That's crazy. And nasty. But I had heard before, I had seen some shows allegedly when they were talking about how everybody had to have the white French tip nails. I guess he liked to see them against the skin of the guys. But and it had something to do with his mom. That was what was being said before the trial. So when they said that, I was like, wait a minute, rewind. Oh my gosh, it does say that. Wow, weird and creepy level weird. I mean, why exactly? That's like most people would never even what? You know? Like you want someone to call him by your mother's name? You know who else that reminds me of? People that name themselves after their own fucking kid. And then they escort people that call them by their names, their kid's name. We all know one of those. We all know her. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. I don't want to hear any of my family members' names, okay? If we're bumping uglies or whatever. Don't you yell out anyone on my family tree. Not Ronnie, not Bobby, not Ricky or Mike, okay? Diddy and the Tell have similar to, I'm telling you, like, what are y'all doing? Nobody. Like, how have we ran into two now? Now we've heard about two. Wow. Yeah. So I think he just his ninth attorney, I think it's 8 or 9, just introduced himself last week to the court. 8 attorneys. Like, damn. Really? Or am I watching the trial? I listen to Tisa Tells, but I follow Inner City Press. But then the court, Inner City Press was mentioned in the court the other day. They filed some paperwork. So, yeah. I watch Tisa Tells because she's actually been in the courtroom since it started. And she comes out like every couple hours. She'll come out on the front steps and she'll like catch everything up that was just said in the, previous couple of hours before that. She in there with that paper and that tablet, shorthanding that whole dang trial. I just subbed to Tisa. Yeah, Sicilian. She's like up there every day. She's been sitting in there and she writes everything down in her notes. So I've been listening to her because I noticed the first couple days of the trial, because there's a lot of people. How's the Inner City Press getting the questions and answers so fast? Because he's sitting there on his X account. And he's just texting them out as they ask them, and then when they answer him, he texts the answer. He's just, like they go right out. Right out. So yeah. I mean, he'll have the prosecutor, their question, the witness, and then their answer. He even writes in the objections, like from the other side, when they have sidebars. Ooh, y'all, hold on one second. Oh. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry. That was that's her dog. That's her dog. She lives down the street. I had to look her number up, phone number by the address directory. And so I found it and I like text her and I was like, look, I have a dog that looks like your dog. Think it's your dog. Like, is your dog missing? So yeah, it's her dog. She lives down the street. So I just asked her to wait like 45 minutes before she came. That way I could finish talking to you guys. Okay, let me see. Okay. Now she can come. I'm glad you're talking about it. I'm interested in it, but engrossed in the Karen Reed trial. That's still going on? The Karen Reed trial is still going on. Hasn't it been a long time? I missed all week because I got back from vacation about an hour ago. Oh, nice. Nice, Hunter's mama. Sorry about that long break there, you guys. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air. Oh, the retrial. So there was a mistrial the first time? Why'd they call it mistrial? Hi, Jonathan. Hey, Sugar. Why was there a mistrial? What happened? Was it a hung jury or someone did something wrong? I was going to say that's got to be one of the longest cases then, because it seems like people were talking about it. Karen Reed's new trial is crazy. Really? Really? I'm going to have to check that out. It can't be it can't be as crazy as old Diddler over there. It seems I can't tell. I mean, I don't know. Did you guys see the evidence photos though? Because I got them. Oh, and let me tell you another thing. Did he call himself Frank White or Frank Black? Okay, Caper Chick. Was Diddy calling himself Frank Black or Frank White? Oh wait, it might be up here. Yeah, it's probably up here. Let me see. I can't find it. Okay, he calls himself Frank Black. You know what's weird though is that Biggie, you know, him and Biggie were like, I don't know. I think Diddy was Biggie's manager, but Biggie always went under Frank White, and then now Puffy goes under Frank Black. I don't know the story of her reporting her parents, but it's okay. If anyone cares, it's hotter than hell in Florida and colder than hell in South Dakota. Hung jury corrupted. Oh wow, hung jury. Well, yeah, exactly. I just thought it was weird because you know how people talk like they just been guessing over like forever, it seems like. But when they would talk about that stuff with Diddy and then like no charges ever came for years and years, you're like, were they just lying about him? But I also, people are always alleging that he had something to do with Biggie passing. But I just thought, well, if that's true, then that would be weird that he just took up the same, like, name, basically. He just made it white or black. He just changed the last name. Oh, you're good, Mama Goose. You're good. I use Frank Brown, Two-Tone Malone as my alias. Two-Tone Malone? My goodness. Well, I done told everybody it's out. It's out now, that high guy. Everyone, that high guy is Frank Brown, Two-Tone Malone. So if you see him around, just know it's also that high guy. Just know that it's both. Okay, so cool. The dog gets to go home. The dog was, I knew the dog was someone's dog. Now, see, since we live in the same neighborhood, it's possible that our houses may be built the same, So, but then when he seen me, he should have knew I wasn't his mom. But, whatever. Okay, so I'm wondering if the prosecution has any evidence to connect him. I don't know, but they took all of his like hard drives and everything out of both houses, and it was like they said it was like 15, like, what is it, terabytes or whatever, but apparently, or whatever the bytes were, They said that like the amount of bytes that he had on different hard drives and stuff, like for each one would fill a collegiate library. Like I don't know how they got through them that fast in this many months. It seems like really fast to go through that much. It's fancy. I got docs. Someone go tell the drama llamas. Y'all, I have officially doxed someone. It was that high guy. Hey, Shell Bill. Pearl's outside, caper chick. Somebody emailed me. It was like, the duck needs water. No shit. Just saying. Who doesn't know a duck needs water? I've owned a few animals in my life. I also know how to research stuff. But they sent me like 2 separate emails telling me my duck needs water. No. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. I better go give him some water. Does it need fed too? Does the duck need fed? Where is Princess Pearl? Can she do a cameo? She's outside. She's outside, and I don't really bring her in the house unless I actually get a chance to wash her off because she gets dirty. She gets dirty. But I'll bring her on my live tomorrow, sugar. I will. I'll have her ready. She has to take baths if she's going to hang in the house. Really, a duck needs water. I just swim in a bathtub wasn't adequate. Stop it. Like she only gets in the bathtub to take baths. I went out and got, those little hard plastic like baby pools. Kiddie pools, I get is what I think they're called. I went out and got 2 of those. Okay. I had to dig the ground in my backyard because she's so little, she can't jump in and jump out, right? So I had to dig a hole, the circumference of the kiddie pool, so I could put the kiddie pool down. That way she could just go straight into the water. You know what I'm saying? And then listen, when it needs cleaned out, I can just lift it back up, take it over to the garden area and put it on there because, that's fertilizer. And so the water, even though I don't have a garden this year. So, yeah, she has an in-ground pool. So, and then she has a whole enclosure. It's made of wood and, chicken wire that we had to build. It's a big square. It's got the pool inside of it and all the stuff she needs and a little dog house so she can get shade. She has all her stuff out there. And then we have one that's in the gym, but it just has water in it, That way she can just get in there and swim if she's inside because she actually sleeps inside in the gym. She doesn't sleep outside. She sleeps inside in the gym. And so she has a kiddie pool there too. And a bed. She has a cat bed that she sleeps in. She sleeps in a cat bed. Yeah. I can set her up with a cute chick, right? Right, chickie chick. It's so funny because those ducks when they're babies, ducks and chicks look a lot alike when they're babies. Someone talked about getting a duck again today. Oh, but he has that big garden. It'd be cool. Look, it's gonna be nothing for the son-in-law to build. Look, if I can build a really cool enclosure like that, it costs us like $40, like $45 in material to build the entire enclosure. I think we paid more, like almost as much on the 2 damn kiddie pools as we did on building the whole enclosure. And you know how he's always building stuff, so he probably have a really cool enclosure. I want to come back in another life as one of your pets. She's been having fun. Someone told me to put minnows, like little minnows, in her water so that she could like practice grabbing the minnows in the water. I thought that was a good idea. What do y'all think about that? You think that'd be good for her? Because I could put minnows in her outside water. That way, I guess they eat them so she can get her some foods, some snacks. He loves a new video. Oh, he can have chicks. Tell his mama they're on their way. Chicky, how many you gonna send? About a dozen? I got about 12 chicks that could come. Then they grow up and boom, they're crazy. You should see what she does with that floating turtle, right? It's like it'll float past her, and she'll just look at it, and then she'll just like that hi guy. Hi. It's 8 times. You're probably just gonna end up with pet minnows. No, you're not. Are you sure we can't keep these minnows? No, no, Pearl. Pearl, don't harm the minnows. There better not be any more animals, okay? That I either roll up on or they're coming to me at this point, okay? They're breaking into the yard and coming to the back door like, yo, I live here. Knock, knock, knock. I heard. I heard you were taking animals in. If he gets one, it's coming directly from you. I'm not taking the heat. Your name is going to be on them 3 duck minimum. Beezer, I'll take that. I'll take the blame for that. I'm not. I got no problem. Got no problem. I dropped my keyboard and it spat down. I was like, I had to read the name for some reason. I thought it was going to be rapper. Like, I just assumed it was rapper when I seen so many. And then I read the name and I was like, that hot guy. You're like, period, 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 period. I used to put my ducks on my dad's bait tank, horse tank size. He figured out most were missing. Yeah, she plays with that thing. Someone told me I need to get her a duck, like a rubber duck for when she takes a bath. And you guys, well, I guess Beezer knows. So my bathroom is decorated in rubber ducks. And it has been for like a decade. More than a decade, actually. So we started collecting rubber ducks. When we lived in the country, we had a huge bathroom. But when you would go into the shower, it was like a gym room shower. Like we had it built. It had this big stone wall. And so we decorated the whole top of the wall with rubber ducks. And so and this wall was like 8-10 foot long. There was I believe there was 8 or 10 shower spouts in this shower. And it had the whole bench along one wall. Like the whole family could shower at the same time, but we didn't. But some families, no, I'm just kidding. Some families would. Let me see. I got 6 chicks with his name on them. Man, I'm telling, look, they got this huge, really cool garden, Chickie. I mean, they made a huge garden. So if you're going to make a garden that huge, you might as well have chicks and ducks. Bees, is there a lake there? I mean, is there a pond on that property? Because I know it's like the whole property. Is there a pond there? Because that'd be perfect for the chickens and the ducks. You know how much money you could save in eggs, Beezer? 6 chickens. I think we had maybe 10 chickens. when we lived in the country, we had maybe 10 chickens. But with our chickens, each chicken was a different breed of chicken. We like to collect the really cool looking chickens, rainbow colors and yeah. So they were like all specialty chickens, but those things laid so many eggs, man. We would have the whole counter in the kitchen just filled with eggs. Like we were just giving them away. Hey, Chatty Cathy, how are you? What the kid wants, the kid get right. Did you hear Wendy Williams took the stand? She dropped some big. Wendy Williams? No. I didn't hear that, Cecilia. I want to look. I must have missed that. You have 80 at the moment? Eggs or chicks. Just remember all of this when you get a phone call. You do, Chicky. Yes, that's what we do. They all lay different colored eggs. Yes. Like we kept a lot of animals. But they didn't have like farm uses. They were there for our entertainment and, because we had room. Like we had 28 horses, longhorns that we kept as pets. We had llamas and emus, donkeys and mules, like 8 to 10 dogs. We had barn cats. We had every goat that the local high school agriculture kids didn't want after class was over. We had every one of their goats. We had pigs. I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy, but it was fun. Not gonna lie, it was fun. I'm excited and getting ready to see Metallica live in Charlotte in 10 days. That's what's up, Chatty Cathy. I've seen them a few times. Last time I went to see Metallica, they were in Tulsa. And it was probably, I don't know, a few years back. It was before COVID. I got a teenager. I figure we got the same level of food bills, right? Teenagers could eat. But anyway, someone said I need to get her a rubber ducky as a toy for the bathtub. And I was thinking, I told him, my bathroom is decorated in rubber duckies. And listen, they're all from different places. This is how we got them. Like we went to the San Diego Zoo, then we bought the rubber duck from there. We went to, wherever we went to Mexico, we bought a rubber duck there. Like, so these rubber ducks, and we have like 30 of them. They're from all over the freaking place. And so I was thinking, man, if I put all the ducks in the bathtub with her, it would be like, we are the world. We are the ducklings. There'd be ducks from all over and her swimming around there. But I'm not about to put my ducks I've been collecting for years in that bathtub. Let me tell you about Pearl, okay? When Pearl gets in the tub, do you guys know what she wants? You know what she has to have in the tub? She has to have a bowl of food in the tub. True story. So I have this little heavy bowl. It's like this big. And I put some food in the bottom. And then I submerge it into the water. And she dives down and eats it like that. All her other places, she'll eat it out of the bowl. But when she's in the tub at the end of, at the very end, I put food in there and she goes nuts. She's like, yeah, I'm diving. I'm diving down. I'm diving. Or I put peas in her pool sometimes, frozen peas. She goes crazy. They're like floating all over. Because even when I take her for a walk, she picks up every damn thing along that trail. You hear me? If she bypasses a rock, she picks it up, she spits it out. She bypasses a leaf, she picks it up, she spits it out. She bypasses, everything. Everything when she's walking, she's like, what's this? Tuh. What's this? Tuh. I'm like, girl, stop picking up everything. Shit. Like everything you walk past, like, what's this? Nope, don't like that. What's this? Don't like that. Oh my gosh, cracks me up. Okay, for chick, I will. I have a bunch of videos of her, man. I look, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. This duck keeps me so entertained. She's hilarious. I'm telling Chicky, and the amount of food she eats, like, she's not that much. Well, she's not as small as she was before. Hold on, let me go get her. I'm gonna bring her in here one time, dirty, but I'm gonna take her right back out. She's turning white on her belly. Her belly's white. Reminds me of a 2-year-old. It goes straight in the mouth. I know, exactly. He's like, I seen you write that, Chicky. And I was like, you're not lying. She would go down the whole damn sidewalk. What's this? Puh, what's this? Puh, what's this? I'm like, girl, come on. Can we walk? Can we walk? Can we walk? Hold on a second, though. I'll go grab her. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Gator Hater. Hi. Say hi, you guys. Say last time my mom was live, we had an accident. Pearl, you want to say hi? Hi, Diamond. She's turning white on her stomach, but I can't tell you because her diaper goes up her stomach. She's growing out of this size of diaper also. Hold on. There you go. Well, you can't paddle away. Where are you going? Say hi. Chicky. I had her on live. I had her on live one day, and I mean, she took a dump. Luckily, she hit my desk, not my keyboard, not me, because she would have never came on again. Yeah, her diaper's a size extra small, but it comes with these elastic things that have different buttonholes, but she's already on the last buttonhole now. So, yeah. Yeah, she is. She's tight. She can eat, y'all. When I tell you she can eat. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Y'all know why. She's always going after my fingers. It doesn't hurt at all. Look at this. Hi, Jonathan. Hey, Clean. Hi, Breakin'. Let me put my camera down here. There we go. There we go. You're co-hosting, ma'am. It's you and me, kid. It's you and me, kid. So, yeah, I just need to order bigger size diapers so she can be in the house. Because you see how she is. Like, she is a baby. She's super cute, though. You trying to pick up stuff off my desk, too? I'm not telling my wife about this, or else she's going to want one. Oh, they're so cute. She has gotten a lot bigger. I got to get her bigger diapers now. And what's crazy is the blue one, look, she got red, blue, yellow, and green. And now she's not going to be able to fit any of the other 3 colors. Like, I've been using one and then the other ones every couple days. But she's already grown out of all of them. So if anybody gets a baby chick and needs some diapers, I got you. Because they're not cheap. I want to say they're like $15 a diaper. But if it keeps the mess out of my house, it's completely worth $15 per diaper, okay? Oh, Beezer, thank you. Pearl. Pearl, look. Look. Beezer bought you stuff. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You guys, I took her to PetSmart, but she wouldn't pick out a toy. I tried to make her pick out a toy. She's a natural on camera. That's hilarious. No, she's like, I'm so unbothered by you, Mom. Thank you, Beezer. Oh, you guys want to see her throw a fit? Watch this. Watch. You see how quiet she is, right? Watch this. I'm too far away, I guarantee you. Look, she's looking crazy. She's like, why are you going back there? Are you not getting up to scream? You just want to prove me wrong, huh? Oh, you started to. I moved at the wrong time, huh? I'm going. I'm leaving. Oh. Girl, you walked off the desk. Okay, let me get back up here. I didn't think she was going to walk. You walked off the desk. What you doing, girl? You're right. You're still too young. Okay, I got you. Yeah, we first built her enclosure We built her enclosure 2.5 feet tall. Tell me why she flew out of it. We had to put a top on it. She didn't fly, though. She had to climb or something. Don't go pecking my keyboard now. You tried to log me out on the last live. Stop it. She was trying to do a flip like her mom, right? She's like, penny drop. Pearl drop. Pearl drop. Yeah, she got non-live. She's only used 2. Okay. She was, hey, stop trying to peck my keyboard. What are you doing? Who are you calling? You want to watch yourself? You want to watch yourself on the phone? Hold on. Let me turn it on. Let's see. There you go. Look, Pearl. It's you. Hey, Flash. Yes, no ducks were hurt in making this video. I could just see her though. You know what I did? I put her in the chair with my daughter and I said, let me go in here and let Rex out. And my daughter said she just jumped straight off her lap. So when I went over to the door, I got to the door to get Rex. She was right behind me on my heels. She was like, where are you going? You forgot me. Look, she fluffing her feathers. You trying to look good for that other duck? Oh my God, she took a picture of herself. Y'all look at the countdown. She took a picture of herself, y'all. I told you she liked looking at herself in that phone. I looked over, it was like 4, 3, 2. Yeah, she did, Sicilian. Are you trying to kiss? Oh, you being fast. Why are you trying to kiss the duck on the phone? And she fluffing her feathers. Look, she's fast. You are fast, girl. Stop being so fast. You're young. Heifer, don't do that. Hey, Paddles. Oh, man. She's on that OnlyFans duck edition. I just happened to look over and I seen the number at the top. It was like 3, 2, 1. And then it was like click. Look at her staring at herself. You see it in the phone, her reflection? That duck gonna fly one day fast as an airplane. Look, she like looking at herself. She's a little stuck on herself, you know. Just a little bit. She likes how she looks. Did you fluff your feathers up? You looking good? Hey, Eorism. She knows a good looking duck when she sees one. Exactly. Oh, Sugar, the other day, she was like, is that another duck? She kept looking around my leg like, is that another duck? Are you done with the phone? Are you done? You done with the phone? Yeah. Trying to eat everything. Sugar, she gonna get a duck friend, but not till we move in October. My husband and brought home 2 a couple years ago. They got bigger and started chasing me around the yard. Trying to peck you? Oh, she'll never do that. You didn't change my screen. Look, she over here running my phone. Ma'am, I'm taking the phone away. I'm taking the phone away. You are doing too much before you mess around and call 911 or something. Had the police hearing me trying to explain that you called them, okay? That's going to sound like the dog ate my homework. The duck called you, officer. It wasn't me. I'm going straight to the clink or the nut. Yeah, this lady, she dialed 911 and they tried to blame it on a duckling. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She did, I promise you. Yeah, they're not gonna be talking about me at the station, okay? Nope. I'm not gonna be the one they talk about at the station that day, okay? No, not gonna be able to. Didn't the association did not like the noise, so now they are floating around the pond at the farm, right? Exactly. Exactly. She only makes a bunch of noise when I leave. Hi. Can I get this? Your diaper's slipping down off your shoulders. There you go. There you go. Just wait. Just wait. Oh, no. She's going to be good. I mean, I do let her peck my finger, though. If she wants. You want this? Huh? No? You probably want your phone back if I had to guess. Hi. Hi. I couldn't imagine her running around trying to peck me. We're not going to be able to do that. We're not going to be able to do that. Come here. Sorry. There we go. It's just a peck. She's so cute. Look, it doesn't hurt at all. Look, she's chewing on my shirt now. You getting it? You want to chew my shirt? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't know what else is going to come out in the Diddy trial, but it's been crazy. Apparently, allegedly, they had like X pills that had Obama's face on them. I heard that in there. I was like, what? So you literally been out chasing tail for 6 months? She's just a baby right now. Are you ready to go back outside? Because I'm sure you had mud on your feet. You done rolled off the desk. Huh? You done rolled off the desk? Oh, you're turning so white. You're turning white on your back now, too. Look at that. Can you see it? You see how white it is? Look. Y'all, she's getting ready to be all white. Look at how white she is right there. Oh, and her white feathers are so soft, you guys. Aw. Pearl, you're growing up. You're hitting puberty. She is. Aw. I didn't notice how white she was when I go upward like this. Look. She's not gonna have yellow. I bet you by next week she's mostly white. Look at that. Hey, Gotti. Look at how white she is. Aw. What you doing, Pearl girl? You turning white. You're not gonna be yellow no more, huh? Huh? 1 week. I know. I'm gonna show you a picture of mine floating in a bird bath. Oh, Flash, it's Tragic Wise 2 at Gmail. Tragic Wise, and then the number 2 at Gmail. Yeah, she's going to be all white with the orange beak. Not yellow, but orange. She's a pekin. Look at her. She going in on my hand, and none of it hurt. Hey, Navajo. How are you? How are you guys? How are the diapers going? The diapers work great. These work great. And they wash out super easy. I wash them out outside with the hose. I hang them up to dry while she's outside. And then the next time she's ready to come back in, she just comes. Look at her getting my hair tied. I just put her diaper back on. She comes back in. She has to have a diaper on in the house because I was on the live literally telling everyone how she had not had a mistake in the house. And she took a dump on my live. If you don't believe me, ask anybody in here that was here. That is never going to happen again. Never, never. But the duck diapers do work. They do. Have you seen the cute helmets that you can get for them too? Yeah, it's Chicky Chick. The little racing helmets and stuff. Or like one helmet might look like a cow. And then another helmet. I found little hats. No, these are hats. They were little crocheted hats. And like one was a cow. One was a frog. And they wear them on their head. And then they got the 2 little strings hanging. Oh my gosh, how cute. Tragic, tell us how and where you got Pearl. Oh, she was on the road. She was on the road following her mama. And the mama got hit by a car because somebody obviously wasn't paying attention. Or some people actually are just super mean and they'll run through them and run them over on purpose. Where does she sleep with you? No, got a girl. She sleeps in the gym in a cat bed. Wait till she gets all those feathers. Pearl's going to be chasing you trying to bite us. A Flash, no, she won't. She won't. I don't think. She has little hats. I bought her well, they're for Christmas. I bought her Christmas hats and scarves, but the other day it rained all night. And so it was kind of cool in the morning. So I put one of her scarves around her when we went on a walk. So, yeah. Most definitely. You falling asleep over here? Oh, no, you're going to get my hair tied. So, yeah, listen what we had happen, you guys. Some guy in a semi got pulled over for something, but love you forever. He got pulled over by the cops, and he forgot to put his emergency brake on when he got out and went to the cop's car to write the ticket or talk or whatever they were doing. And his semi rolled because the emergency brake wasn't on. It rolled and hit the cop car. Well, the cop was like, no, we're impounding the truck now. You got to leave walking. So they were right on like I-35, right by the exit, the exit to go up the thing. And so they made him walk. So the guy walks up like the exit where you would get off the highway, and he goes to cross the bridge, to walk to the other side of the highway where there's a bunch of stores and hotels and all kinds of stuff, I'm assuming a truck driver probably was from out of state, Hey, kind heart. So I don't know if he was going to get a hotel or whatever, but he's walking over the bridge, and then he goes off the bridge somehow, and they're doing construction underneath, and he like got impaled by rebar down there and lived, which is crazy. I can't decide between how in the heck did he fall off that bridge, or did he do that on purpose? I can't. Wait to see her first eggs. They are huge. They are huge. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Flash, they have eggs. They're just bigger than chicken eggs. They lay 200 a year. They can lay 200 eggs a year, but they don't sit on their eggs or anything. So if you want to have baby ducks, you've got to incubate them yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I was like, what happened? That just seems like what happened? Next time I drive by there, I'm curious as to how high the wall is across the bridge, because it's not like a little wall where you could have like lost your balance and just fell straight over it. If I remember right, it's too tall for him to have just like lost balance and fell over it. Yes, he fell off a bridge and they were doing construction directly underneath there. They're redoing the highway. So they had a bunch of rebar, in the ground, and he just, I don't know how he would have fell. But for him to like get put out of his semi and like immediately fall off a bridge, like within a few minutes of walking off from his semi getting impounded on the highway and the cop, and I mean the bridge you could see from where he got pulled over. It's like it would have been like a 6-minute walk to get on top of the bridge. So, and then if he did that on purpose, that means that he just in 6 minutes he decided to do that. Like, that's crazy. They won't be fertile unless there's a male. Oh, okay, chicky chick, yay. Yay. Okay. Well, by the time she gets some males and some friends, they're going to have a pond, so she'll be good to go. She can take all her new friends and show them what's up. Yeah, he did. Like within 10 minutes of getting his truck impounded and him walking off of the traffic stop, he was off the bridge. It just seems weird. Really weird. And then where was it that they had that huge like multi-person? Oh, that was the jailbreak. I forgot about the jailbreak. Good, Chickie. I know, breaking silence. That's exactly what I said. Look, they never said if they checked the truck, because I'm like, is he getting the truck impounded and he knows like something in there is going to get him just like a life sentence, and he's just like, it's all over? Like, what went through his head? That was yes, Beezer, you handbrake. That's the first thing. That was the first thing my husband said. My husband said, did they check the truck? And I was like, it didn't say anything about checking the truck. But that would make sense now. If it's something like he's going to go to prison or he thinks if whatever they find, he may like go to prison for some long, crazy time, then I mean, I guess that, but they said nothing about it. It was just, all it said was they impounded his truck and then he was off the bridge immediately. Like immediately. You have me texting my husband now. Hold on. Maybe he thought he was going to lose his job after the tick. Yeah, I know. But Gotti girl, for him to decide that fast, like something made him decide that fast. It was under 10 minutes. Like it was quick. It was fast. Like, I mean, I could see people doing that, but it just seems to me like it would take a little more time than a 6-7 minute walk to do something so, crazy. And then if the walls are short enough where you can like lose your balance and fall straight off a bridge, yeah, that wouldn't be good. But next time I go by there, I'm going to make a point to look over at that dang wall. I am, because I want to know. It almost made me foil the police report, because I'm like, what happened? Will the police report say if they check the truck? It will, won't it? In the affidavit. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think she is. What's going on with the mirror in Chicago? Oh, the mayor? No, she's not the mayor anymore. Jason House is the mayor. Yeah. Males. No wonder they ran around chasing me. Oh. You know what she does, Flash? Like the worst thing she does so far is that if I get too far away from me, she starts doing they have this really high pitched shriek call. That's how they call their babies. I'm like, are you calling me like your baby? What the? You are not my mama. I'm your mama. No, I am your mama. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Oh, so the male ones will chase you around, huh? Well, like aggressively try and get you. Girl, you better not. You better not. You get me, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back. Oh, did you just bite me? Don't make me bite you. I bite back. Just kidding. Just kidding. Try goats. Oh, man, we had goats. We used to take all the ag goats after the high school kids would take ag class. Of course, most of them lived in houses. They couldn't take their goat home. So every year after ag class, we had more and more goats. They just kept multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. It's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Insanity. Been there. My dad had some, and dang, they're not friendly. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. You hear that, Pearl? Look, I done forgot about everything I was going to talk on live with D. I done went and got the duck. Who talked me into getting the duck? She does like car rides. She likes car rides on my shoulder. She sits on my shoulder the entire time. Usually when we're sitting, she sits on my shoulder right here. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here because this lady's going to come get her doggy. They're very aggressive. Think they're playing, but not fun. Oh, my goodness. Well, I'm glad I got a nice little girl. I've been chased by a few goats. I thought you could go up and pet them. Not. You could pet my goats. But, I could see maybe why you couldn't, like, all of our animals, we, like, baby them, like, way too much. So they're like, hell yeah, you can pet me. Come on, rub me, give me treats, do all that. Our horses were like that. Or you could pet our longhorns. And usually longhorns, you just can't go walking in a whole group of them. You could with ours. You could, the only thing we couldn't pet was our llamas. And I had one llama that you could pet, and she had long bangs, and we named her Dora, like Dora the Explorer. But you could pet all of ours. You could pet the pigs, the chickens, just because we was always out there petting them. They were literally just our pets. But I'm going to get off of here because I got to make sure this doggy goes home. I will see y'all tomorrow, though. Can you stop biting my arm? It doesn't even hurt. But, Pearl, say bye. See, last time you pooped on me when I did this. Say bye. Bye, everyone. I'll see y'all later. Peace. Say night-night.